heated debate online about the identity of people from Dominican Republic. To fully understand this struggle, let's take a step back in history. Look at this map. You can see an island that consists in two countries, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Before their creation, this island was home to indigenous people who were later exterminated and Africans who were enslaved. The island was divided into a French-controlled side and a Spanish-controlled side. In 1791, Haiti began a revolution to abolish slavery, ultimately leading to independence. However, colonial powers placed Haiti under heavy debt, leading to extreme poverty. This economic burden, along with external interference, triggered the Dominican struggle for independence, leading to the birth of Dominican Republic in 1844. The war between Haiti and the Dominican Republic, both of them were poor, but Haiti suffered more due to the imposed debt. Many Haitians immigrated to the Dominican Republic seeking work and a better life. This mass immigration reminded Dominicans of the times when Haiti ruled the entire island, fueling xenophobia. The US government played a role in Dominican xenophobia under the leadership of Rafael Trujillo, who initiated the Parsley Massacre. This operation aimed to identify and kill Haitians and even some dark-skinned Dominicans. The name Parsley Massacre comes from the Spanish word perejil, which was difficult for Haitians to pronounce it, making it a tool for distinguishing them from Dominicans. The massacre was based on the idea of Dominican superiority over Haitian. Now you can see why some Dominicans reject the term black. Historically, the blackness was associated with negativity and painful memories. Some Dominicans try to erase this part of history and claim in the Dominican Republic we don't see color. You can be white, black, indigenous or mixed. We are all Dominicans. Color doesn't matter. This is one of the most absurd arguments I have ever heard. If color doesn't matter, why do some black Dominicans reject their African roots but proudly embraced by European ancestry? Denying difference is a tool used by oppressors to suppress revolution of oppressed people. If a dark-skinned Dominican starts to demand justice and equal treatment, others will say, why do you focus on color? We are all Dominican. Don't divide us. To draw a parallel, let's look at France. At one point, French government wanted a national language to unite the country. They chose French and forbade the regional languages, erasing many cultural identities. Some people might argue, we are all French, it doesn't matter. But to deny a language is a way to erase an identity. Similarly, refusing to acknowledge the racial difference in the Dominican Republic is a way to ignore the oppression that dark-skinned people face. A more balanced argument. Some people believe that black refers only to African American. When Dominicans say they are not black, they just might simply mean they are not African American. I have also heard some Africans say they are not black, they are African. No, my African brother and sister, why are we getting involved in this debate? If Dominicans deny their blackness or their African roots, that's their problem. Okay, originally this debate started between African Americans, black Americans, and Dominicans. Why in the YouTube channel run by two African girls from Kenya discussing Dominican? Furthermore, when I look at their channel, the majority of their topic is about black Americans. I will just add this. African Americans a lot are Dominican for denying their blackness, yet themselves they deny their African roots. Many prefer to be called Black American than instead of African American because I feel more connected to America than to Africa. To finish, I think there are many problems in Kenya they could talk about instead of engaging in this meaningless debate. In reality, Black Americans and Dominicans don't care about Africa. As an African myself, I prioritize the struggle of my own continent because that's my identity and my homeland. What Black Americans and Dominicans done to deserve my advocacy? Nothing. As Africans, we need to focus on our own battles, no people serve than others. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a pleasure discussing this topic with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This channel is dedicated to the Black beauty with the goal of representing the image of Black women in a more positive light, with African community and other Black people feeling connected to Africa. Here you will find advice from Black women on how to achieve the maximum beauty, both inside and out. True confidence starts within, and that's what we focus on. I also wrote a book on Wattpad, Dark Skin Strong Soul. It explores traditional spirituality, martial art, and African history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Wishing you a great day, and at the next video, bye.